Kindly subscribe to the channel, enable the notification bell, and give the video a like. Imagine that all your concern is how to feed yourself and your family today. This is the reality of life for more than 1,000 people on our planet, and they have been living it in all its details for thousands of years. We are in the heart of Tanzania, north of the wild Arusha region, where the air is hot and the land is yellow and rough. Here there are no paved roads, no communication towers, not even electricity, but there is something more important: the Hadza tribe. Do you know that feeling when you buy organic vegetables for 3 times their normal price and feel close to nature? These people never buy their food. They hunt it and gather it with their own hands, every day, without exception. Shocking fact, some of them sleep wearing jeans and a shirt. Yes, jeans. Think about this contradiction, living a life that dates back thousands of years, yet wearing clothes made in factories in China. How did these jeans get here? Through trade with distant villages, or perhaps from the few tourists who reach these remote wilderness areas. Their language is not just words, it is clicks and slaps. Welcome! But here greetings are not ordinary words, they are tongue clicks, claps, and sounds you could never imagine. The Hadza speak their own language alongside Swahili, Tanzania's national language. Ask yourself, can you imagine a language that you can speak with your nose, tongue, and lips together? Their language is full of these sounds. Breakfast in most of the world, coffee, eggs, toast. Breakfast for the Hadza, wild honey, with the bees themselves. The men begin their day by climbing massive trees. They search for hollows within them. If they find a beehive, they thrust their bare hands straight into the hive. No gloves, no protection. Amid the furious swarm, they draw out the golden, sticky honeycombs. And astonishingly, they eat the honey together with the bees, dead or alive. They don't bother removing them, nor do they mind the stings. Their bodies have grown accustomed, their immunity tougher than anyone you could imagine. Have you ever felt the sting of a bee and remembered the pain? For these children, eating honey while bees swarm around them is as casual as if they were surrounded by harmless flies. Hunting is no sport. It is a struggle of life and death. As the clock approaches 10 in the morning, the men stand prepared, 5 or more, accompanied by their faithful dogs, companions nurtured since their earliest days. Here, dogs are no mere companions for leisure. They are partners in survival. Their noses trace scents, and their instincts safeguard the group. Picture this: a man bearing a bow taller than his own height, arrows slung across his shoulder. Some are slender and razor-sharp, meant for small monkeys, while others are thick and powerful, capable of piercing the tough hide of a wild boar. A startling question. Can you imagine hunting an animal without a firearm, armed only with a bow and arrow? The Hadza practice this daily. With remarkable precision, they fashion arrows tipped with plant-based poisons, plants they recognize from the forest. By dipping the arrowheads into these toxins, they ensure a swift death for the prey, sparing it prolonged suffering. A hunting journey may stretch for hours, with men walking up to 10 kilometers under the scorching African sun. After hours of pursuit, the dogs pick up a scent. The group halts, senses sharpen, a subtle stir in the tall grass. A young hunter lifts his bow, draws the string, and lets the arrow fly. It whistles through the air before finding its mark. What was it? A monkey? Too small to satisfy the whole group, yet it marks the beginning. Ask yourself this: when was the last time you ate meat with full knowledge of its origin, knowing the animal, the hunter, and the precise moment of the hunt? The grand catch: a gazelle, taken by another hunting group. As one party returns with only a modest monkey, word spreads of triumph elsewhere. A large gazelle has been brought down. The sight is striking, men hoisting the animal by its legs, parading their prize with pride. In Hadza society, a successful hunter bears his pride upon his shoulders. A great gazelle signifies abundance, meat enough for all, perhaps lasting several days. It means satisfaction and children who no longer cry from hunger through the night. The work commences. Skinning an animal is no simple feat, yet the Hadza excel. With razor-sharp blades, they peel the hide from the flesh with meticulous care, ensuring not a single cut of meat is spoiled. The sharing of the bounty follows a unique order of justice. First, the dogs, the loyal companions who labored all day, then the children, followed by the women, and lastly the men. Why do they live like this? Are they truly happy? It is a profound question, especially in a world of food delivery apps, supermarkets open around the clock, and refrigerators that keep meals fresh for months. Why do they cling to the life of hunting? The answer is at once simple and profound. It is their culture, their identity. To forsake the hunt would be to cease being Hadza, for they know no other existence. Some young people venture into the cities, yet many find their way back. For here lies a freedom unknown elsewhere. No bosses, no deadlines, no debts. Decisions are shared, and while elders are honored, they do not command. Consider this. Had you been born among the Hadza, could you truly live as they do? Could you summon the strength to hunt each day, to eat raw flesh, to sleep beneath stone shelters? The answer is irrelevant. What matters is the knowledge that such lives endure. They are not backward nor primitive, but human, willed with iron, dignified with pride, and rooted in history as deeply as trees in ancestral soil. In northern Tanzania, far from the clamor of the modern world, the rhythm of an ancient life still beats. Each dawn, as the sun rises, a hunter stirs, lifts his bow, and gazes into the forest. Not out of obligation, but because this is life itself. It is all he knows, and it is enough. Thank you for watching. Your support truly makes a difference. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss our newest content.